Hi everyone, welcome back to this channel. My name is Ashish and I'm a junior doctor working in the UK. In today's video, I want to talk about my journey after the PLAB 2 exam, and I have made this video to tell you step by step what you should do after your PLAB 2 exam. If you support my work on YouTube, then you can do so by clicking on the like button, sharing this video with your friends, and subscribing to this channel. So let's start with this video. After you have appeared for your PLAB 2 exam, you will be getting your result in approximately 4 weeks. And once you have passed, then you will be eligible to apply for a full GMC registration. So that's the first thing which you should do. Go to your GMC online account, which you must have set up for booking your PLAB exams, and fill in all the required details for the application. This will include details about your primary medical qualification, your demographics, your employment history, etc. And the GMC will try to collect all the evidence for your inputs through scanned copies of your documents, and they'll be mailing your employers or medical council of your country to get confirmation and to find out whether you are eligible for getting this registration or not. After you've had your PLAB 2 examination, there's a huge time gap between this date and the date when you first begin as a doctor working in the NHS. And this gap can be around 3 to 6 months. So you can go for a clinical elective during this duration. And I have made a separate video talking about clinical electives, their advantages, and how you can apply for these electives. So you can check this video out. One of the major tips is to keep applying for more and more jobs. Most of the doctors who begin in the NHS start in a non-training job, and the applications for these non-training jobs are open throughout the year. So you can check all these jobs out through the Tracks Jobs website and the NHS Jobs website. Apart from these non-training jobs, there are other jobs which are training jobs, which will give you actual postgraduate degree, but it's advised not to start directly in a training job, because there's a certain level of expectation for the doctors who begin in a training job. So if you're totally new to the system, it's a good idea to start in a non-training job so that you can get used to this new system, which is NHS, which is very different to the medical system in your home country. But if you want to check out these training jobs, then you can go to Oriel. And unlike non-training jobs, these applications are not open throughout the year, and they open up in selected months. Prepare for your interviews well. After you have applied for all these jobs, you'll be getting shortlisted for interviews for some of them. And this interview can be on Skype or it can be in person. For me, my interview was on Skype because I was in India and I couldn't travel to the UK for the interview. After you've had your interview, you'll be hearing back from your employer in about a week with the result, whether you have been selected for the post or not. And if you've been selected, then congratulations. That's a very good news. But if you haven't been selected, then don't lose hope and keep applying for more and more jobs, and try to be flexible on the location and the specialty. Apply for a work visa. So once you have been selected for the job post, your employer will send a certificate of sponsorship, which is called COS, which will help you to apply for this visa. And your employer will also give you a tentative date on when you can begin working in the hospital. So use these to apply for a work visa, which is currently the health and care visa. And you can apply for this on the UKVI website, which is UK Visas and Immigration website. Make arrangements for your travel to the UK and to begin your work. Now, this includes booking your travel tickets, deciding on the place of accommodation, and setting up all the basic necessities which you will be needing while you are working in the UK. And your employer can help you with this if needed. With many of the NHS trusts, they have a relocation fund available for the new doctors who are joining their trust. So always ask your employer about this, and this is a good amount of fund which is available, and this will cover all your expenses which you have had while you moved from your home country to the UK. I'll talk about my timeline now so that you can plan your journey accordingly. So on 26th of April 2019, I appeared for my PLAB 2 examination in Manchester. Then I traveled to Birmingham to start my clinical elective in the Department of Neurosurgery, which lasted for 2 weeks, and it started on 1st of May 2019. In the meantime, I had started job application processes, and I was setting up my GMC online account to apply for GMC registration. On 23rd May, I got my PLAB 2 result and it was declared as pass, and I started filling out all the details for my GMC registration as soon as I had the result. On 14th August 2019, I had an interview for a F2 level non-training post, and it had rotations in general surgery and trauma and orthopedics. On 15th August, I was selected for the same post and I started my visa application process on the same day. On 23rd August, I was granted full registration to practice as a doctor in the UK. And on 17th October, I finally started working as a doctor in my first job in the UK.